Hello and welcome back to SMX Next. I'm Wendy Almeida and I have the pleasure of introducing our next speaker. But first, let's go over a few housekeeping items. If you run into any issues or have a question for our speaker, use the Q&A box during this presentation and we'll respond right away. Be sure to check out the additional resources from our speaker, including a PDF version of this slide deck in the resource section below. This session will be available for viewing on demand within approximately 30 minutes. You'll find it back in the Engagement Hub when it's ready to be replayed. Now allow me to introduce our speaker today. Francois Goub is a French entrepreneur, startup enthusiast, SEO expert, and the founder and CEO of Oncrawl.com. With 15 years of industry experience, Francois has been involved in many startups and founded several companies. Now, I'll turn things over to you, Francois, for our presentation today.
Hi, Wendy. Thanks for having me. Hi, SMX Next, folks. I'm very happy to be with you today. So today we're gonna see how to use technical SEO data to increase your business performance. And of course, as the CEO of Oncrawl, I'll take examples from one of our customers. The main thing is about presenting me a little bit. So the first thing you need to know is that I love to read Google patents. I'm also very happy to run tests with data, and this is the reason why I've built Oncrawl. If you want a 1 month free trial, feel free to send an email to hello@oncrawl.com. We'll be happy to open you a free account for 1 month. And today we're gonna check a few things about being a business owner and being an SEO. But the first thing I wanted to share with you is that SEO is not art. SEO now is science. We don't go where the wind blows. We need data, and then we can apply scientific methods to achieve our SEO goals. So please, guys, stop gambling and start predicting and take the right decisions thanks to your data. And it's very important because SEO has been underinvested for years now, but still it has the best business metrics over all channels. So if you want to convince your boss, if you want to convince your customers, feel free to share that slide. Now let's dig into your metrics and analyze your SEO with your business constraints. Here you can see the architecture of a website with 15 page depth levels. And the red curve you can see is the in-rank. The in-rank is a metric representing the internal popularity of a page. And of course, this is the average in-rank for each page depth level. And what you understand here is that starting at page depth level 5, the in-rank is close to 0, which means that all pages after that page depth, they don't get any popularity. So chances are they won't be ranking. Once you're clear with that, let's check how your pages and your money pages are behaving. On that particular example, you can see in green the pages that are generating the most of that website revenue. And what you can see is that after page depth 5, you have tons of pages generating revenue. But if you go back to the previous chart, you know that after page depth level 5, those pages are not getting any popularity. So they are not getting the rankings they deserve. So when you have that kind of architecture, then you have a business problem. And being an SEO, you should spot that kind of things. Now, when you are checking your conversion rates, and this is on the same page as the previous slide. When you're checking your conversion rates, you can see that you have pages that are converting very well and that are located at page depth level 15. And so this is really a bad idea. It's a big mistake, and you shouldn't those pages located at those page depths. Another example is to check the in-rank of pages, segmenting your pages by conversion rate. And you can see that on page depth level 8 and 7, the popularity of those pages are good, and because they are converting well, of course they are well located here. But those pages from page depth level 6 to 3, they need improvement, and in that case, this is completely stupid. So you are not doing your work if you are in that kind of situation. And for years there have been a very big trend about deleting and pruning your content, deleting your inactive pages, and you need to think these kind of techniques with finesse. And let me give you an example. When you are trying to remove pages that are not generating traffic, you should think about the business metrics of those pages. And what you can see is that we have on this chart inactive pages that used to convert very well from a business point of view. And if you are following up the big trend of deleting your inactive pages, you are doing things wrong, because your main tactic here and your main action is to make those pages active. So revamp your internal linking structure, add content, build links. This is the good way to do so. You shouldn't be erasing those pages because they are done well. So don't do stupid things, and be very careful when you're following up that kind of trend. The main thing is about keeping things simple and think as a business owner. Don't think as an old school SEO, thinking only about your rankings or traffic. Think as a business owner. So we had the chance to have a customer called Kawo. Kawo is a player from the UK. They are selling cars online. And we had the chance to share with us our methodology, and they have been doing things very, very great. So this is a step-by-step guide to align business performance and technical SEO. And I'll give you a few insights and you can have all of them by downloading our white paper about the use of Oncrawl by Kawo. You can have it on our website. So the first thing is that segmentation is key when you're starting to analyze your business metrics from an SEO point of view. First of all, they started to classify their pages by page type and purpose. So you've got blog articles, they aim at attracting visitors, they have pages about make and model of cars that are more business oriented, and they have some deals, which are the end of funnel pages, and their purpose is to convert users into buyers of cars. So they started with that kind of segmentation. And of course, they started simple by classifying their pages by homepage, by their blog, their make and model pages, which are their money pages. So it's really easy within Oncrawl to do that. There is a little app where you can use to segment your pages. And so it's really easy to have a perfect overview of how your content is displayed within your website. And of course, you can see this is the end of the story for them. They have their make and model pages located close to the home page, which of course means that they are getting popularity and getting rankings. They have been very good at anticipating the mobile first index and analyzing the usage of mobile users. And by checking the logs, they checked when they have been switched to the mobile first index. And as they did all the great things to make their website mobile friendly or responsive, they have been amongst the first in the world to be switched to the mobile first index, which ended up in better rankings for just after the switch. And you can do the same thing by checking your logs. They adopt the right plan and execution, starting with content analysis, analyzing how bots behave to changes, revamping the internal linking structure, and they iterate and iterate and iterate until they get a pixel perfect situation. And we'll see that. They of course drive bots where their business was. They migrate tons of content, all pages. They migrate HTTP page to HTTPS pages, and they tracked on a daily basis how bots were behaving. This way, you can, as soon as you are modifying something, you can check within your logs if bots are appreciating well your changes. This is what they did. And of course, they dig deeper into their money pages. So they split the category, make and model, into several smaller ones. And for instance, they use the make plus model plus specification category to track the pages with very specific information. And of course, if you are buying a car, when you're interested by checking the specification of a particular make and model, then during your shopping mission, you're at the end of your shopping mission, you're ready to buy. So they drive bots specifically on those pages that are converting very well, that are money pages, and they check that bots were appreciating what they were doing. And the big question is, what did they do to drive bots to those money pages? And this is what they did. On the left side of the screen, you can see the way internal popularity flows within different segments of your website. And you can see that the blog was only linking to itself. So it was isolated from the rest of the website, and the blog was not sending any popularity or very few, a small amount of popularity to other zones of the website. And after on-site linking modification, you can see that the blog is sending some link juice to other parts of the website. So by doing that, this is how they drive bots to their monies or to more money pages. And of course, they hand duplicates. You can see that before content modifications, they had tons of near duplicates and level of similarities that was very high. So they revamped the whole content. They deleted near duplicates. They added original content. And what you can see is that after those modifications, they ended up having 0 near duplicates on their money pages. And this ended up in better rankings, more pages generating organic traffic, and of course, better business results. So at the scale of website development, this is what I call almost an overnight success. They made 70% growth year over year regarding their organic traffic, and not only on pages that were not converting, but of course on money pages. So they ended up on an activation, inquiries for car services, increased by 68% year over year. So this is an example of how to deal with your SEO, your SEO metrics, and your business constraints. I hope that helps. If you want to know more about the Carwo use case, please download it from the Oncrawl website. Thanks a lot for watching. I've been very happy to share these SEO thoughts with you guys. And if you want to grab some insights from that presentation, feel free to do so. And don't forget to send an email to hello@oncrawl.com to get your one month free trial. Thank you, guys.